Hello everyone, Dan14 Prime here. I want to do a video share out today on the new arrival into the Prime Empire. This is the Attack of the Clones, Commander Cody. Thought I'd do something a little different today, doing a video share out from the Prime Empire. So I made up my mind pretty late, at least in the PO game, to pull the trigger on Cody. Because I keep telling myself I only want to focus on Star Wars Empire Strikes Back for Hot Toys, yet it seems like I'm just buying whatever the hell I want. Hopefully it'll all come together and make sense in the end. But I will say, I have no regrets with this guy. He is a super cool trooper. Now, we really get a great pack out here with Cody. It's all out there on the table for you to see. I will say the helmet brings a sense of satisfaction unto itself, but the head sculpt is very, very good. And this guy comes with guns galore. He's got pistols, rifle. He's got the big futuristic sniper 50 cal. So cool. He's got all these different holograms over here. People are always blowing up Cody. He's a popular guy. In various hands, lots of gesturing hands actually. And of course, gun-holding hands. And this really cool sort of light-up arm for all the hologram pieces. And the stand here, it works for the character. Repurposed, however, I think we just took a look at that with the Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker Endor figure. Looks to be the same stand, maybe painted slightly differently. So let's just jump in and take a look at Cody here. And I'm doing things a little bit differently. This is more like Hot Toys fireside chat for the holidays, versus a proper review and a white background and all that stuff. So just doing a video I'll share out here, trying something different. Just let you check this guy out. I mean, he's super cool. There's all kinds of great weathering detail all over the uniform there. You can see he's got one of his accessories, this jetpack. Actually got it on, just light magnet there. You get more traditional trooper back look there, or this thing will just magnetize right on there, so that's cool. Easy to use accessory. Good colors here. Sort of flat, white, orange, but does really look good. This piece here comes out of the box. You peg it on there. I think it will fall off really easy if you move the figure, so just be aware of that, but at least it won't break off probably, because it'll always just give way. So really cool. I think just great job upstairs. Great battle detail and weathering across his outfit there. Jump in a bit closer here on the head sculpt, and I got to say I love it. I mean, this is the challenge with this figure. The helmet, which I'll show you in a second, is freaking phenomenal. There's no way you don't want to have that on display, but this head sculpt, this is damn good. I mean, you don't want to not have this on display either, so probably the way to go is holding the helmet like I had him. But just check it out. You can see all the veins and scars kind of in the face and through the forehead. I think the hair, how that's textured through, looks really good. The ears there. Hot Toys doesn't get credit for ears. They do a phenomenal job. They're not like stock ears every figure. I mean, they've actually got proportions and what looks right for that individual. It's all part of the likeness. They do a nice job here. Kind of a bigger ear. And I like the expression. Very stern. Fits for the commander. So I dig it. It's a great head sculpt. Timely as well with where we are in The Mandalorian. Won't get into spoilers, but this guy landed just in time for that episode. Downstairs here, just more of the same. And I love how it just draws so much inspiration from kind of the Mandalorian armors. Here he's got his knee pads on there. Again, just nice color, nice weathering. It's a nice job because this could run the risk of looking just very bland and blah, but all this weathering really brings it to life. It looks great. And again, the base there, a lot of light on that, the way it's hitting, but it's a very light brown. Star Wars Commander Cody. And again, it's even got this standard crotch grabber, but it's different that it's got the little flare there at the base. Again, I believe Endor, Return of the Jedi Luke, gave us the same. He is a trooper, so of course we get many guns. Here you can see the rifle. This has this point of articulation here, but it looks like just a stock that should flip back and be a butt of the gun, but you cannot get it past. Of course, I can't with this hand on, but even without, you cannot get it past like the handle. I don't know if they just sort of goofed on that, didn't quite make it long enough, but it's weird because maybe you could force it through, but it doesn't look like it really wants to fit so I haven't messed with it. But really sharp looking gun. The trigger finger hands are painfully tight. It's been a hassle with this figure, getting the guns in the hand. I mean, it's like the tightest grip. That's been sort of a frustrating point. But once you get it in there, you don't want to take them out. It's there. But check that gun out. That's like the rifle, sort of first evolution of the Stormtrooper blaster, basically. Then here we've got, of course, the pistols. So let's get a pair of these. Again, he has trigger fingers for each hand. So there's nothing special, but it's nice that they throw them in. There's really nowhere to put them on the figure. I was hoping they might peg or something on there, but nothing. And then this guy. Can I fit it in? Oh, it does. There it is. This is awesome. This is awesome. Probably need to have him holding this. Maybe I'll just have him holding it up or something. I don't know. It's a big gun. Big sniper blaster looking thing. But man, what a monster. Nice wear. It's black, just gunmetal. You get more wear down here where it's kind of more of like a silver. Haven't really noticed anything moving on this guy. But wow, what a rifle that is. That's really cool. I mentioned the holograms. It's a cool gimmick. You have this light up arm. Just, it comes with some batteries you put in there. Which hand are we at here? This one. So this is just gonna on peg right there. It's round-ish with a flat edge. So that's how it's gonna fit on there. There you go. Kind of dig that. A lot easier than a lot of the lightsaber arms we get. Batteries are up here. And you can kind of pose it. I will say I have a hard time getting mine to be like perfectly flat. Hopefully I've got that positioned where we can see it. The light's on. And these little guys just have a little peg there. If I could do this from behind the camera. So there we go. I've got him pegged in. And yeah, like I said, getting him flat there. Okay, so there he is with the light up. Got the Emperor in hand. It lights up pretty good. I have a hard time getting mine like perfectly level. But if you want the first person view there, that is Palpatine. Here we've got Obi-Wan. So up next here we've got one of his trooper friends. Then finally here we have Yoda. Then finally here we have the trooper helmet. This looks so cool. Just, typical kind of ball joint head peg up there. But the detailing across this is phenomenal. This thing looks so wicked. This little rangefinder piece here, you got to plug that in out of the box, just like that shoulder antenna. So you'll want to be careful there. But again, maybe if that were ever to drop, it would sort of give and pop out versus break. Hopefully, that's probably why they designed those things like that. But looks just so good. Gonna need to have that on display for sure. And finally here for hands, and black on black, so maybe hard to see, but trigger finger, left hand. The right one was on the figure already. Here we've got lots of gestures. So left hand, just thumbs up. Then he's got this right hand, kind of openish, very spread finger. There's another right hand that was on the figure you saw, kind of more for like open, but holding the understock of the gun. And here, left hand, finger point, smell my finger. This one here, right hand, double point, smell both my fingers, doubling up. But yeah, lots of commanding gestures. So in the spirit of keeping this just fireside chat, I'm going to do a ton on articulation. I think the main thing is, it's a good body underneath. He's got this undersuit, cloth material underneath, and all the armor is just strapped on, right? And it's all of the armor pieces that you need to manage to just sort of get your articulation. Like shoulder, it's like, oh, that's going to get in the way. Well, guess what? You can just sort of, make sure that's down, that's up, and you can get his arm up. Okay. Elbow is pretty easy with that elbow pad, so that's not an issue. The torso's much tougher. I mean, there's separation here. So the twist is less inhibited, but definitely crunch. Those two pieces just come right into contact, and they tend to actually get stuck on each other in the back. So you'll need to manage stuff like that, but there's nothing really getting in the way upstairs. Downstairs, same thing. Like that's obviously the big thigh thing, just gonna get in the way, right? So move it out to the side, and you'll do better, right? Knee, less of an issue, but that thing's sort of getting in the way of closing the knee off a little bit. So some of those things, pretty typical stuff in trooper armor. just going to limit or make you manage some of the poses for your articulation. So that's Commander Cody. Beautiful figure. Really, really cool. Just tempts me to want to go into the Clone Wars and pick up those troopers too, though I'm trying not to go too deep there. But if they come out looking like this guy, it'll be hard to resist. So that's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Check out the figure. Again, fireside chat, just share out, doing something a little different, little lighter, not as heavy a review. Lots of cool stuff with this figure. This head sculpt's awesome. That helmet, this gun. Got to figure a way to get all of that on display. Get them up here in this case behind you, and get a video share out on that coming up here shortly too. So thanks for stopping by, hanging out in the Prime Empire. Links down in the description below. And your collectible or any shopping, Sideshow, Amazon, eBay, links down there. Anything you buy supports the channel, no cost to you. Thank you very much for that. Any comment or like you can drop on the video on your way out. Helps the video and channel out very much. So thanks for that. I'll see you next time.